Hey everybody, welcome. It's Saturday. We're going to talk a little bit about sleep. I just went through 2 days of staying at some friend's house while I was in Atlanta and did not have good sleep. Didn't. Just 3:45 in the morning, it was like Groundhog Day. Kept waking up. And I'm feeling it today. It's caught up. I got home last night. I had a really good night's sleep last night. But this article out of a university called Uppsala University. I think that's in Finland, I think. Yeah, it is. Really took a look at the combination of two things. Number one, are you sleeping? Number two, do you do intense exercise? And we're going to share with you the information that says you may be a good exercise dude, but if you're not getting a good night's sleep, you could be in trouble. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Lynn is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Lynn. You know, we started the new You in 22 program Wednesday. We rolled that out. We're actually going to start things up February 1st, which is right around the corner. Still have an opportunity to get in. If you want more information, give us a call at the office, 678-228-8900, 678-228-8900. We're going to talk about curtailed sleep and how it could affect your exercise. And again, welcome to you all. In a new study, participants underwent an intense bout of exercise, both after a normal night's sleep and after 3 nights of curtailed sleep, what I just went through. When they exercised after the curtailed sleep, the levels of the heart injury biomarker troponin. Now, this is a blood lab that they use in the hospital when they're suspecting a heart attack. And somebody comes in, they can do a troponin level to find out if we did any damage to that heart muscle. So these markers increased slightly more compared to when the participants performed exercise in their well-rested condition. The study is a smaller pilot study, not yet possible to determine if the findings may be relevant for cardiovascular health, although I think it is. You know, when we look at sleep and the guesstimate that about 75% of us do not get a good night's sleep. And then when we talk about rolling out a plan like we just did, which is a new You in 22, we say, you know, we got to get your exercise up. Now, we're not talking intense in here. We're just talking about you need to be moving. God built you to move. We need you to move. Get up and move. But if you're not sleeping, you're going to gain weight. If you're not sleeping, you're going to trouble your heart. Exercise is great for the heart, they said, while lack of sleep can adversely impact the cardiovascular system. So I ask you again, are you a good sleeper? Now, I will tell you this much. From the standpoint of how can you improve sleep, there's a lot of different methodologies that we use. One of the primary things that we do is neurotransmitter testing. With Senesco Labs, we send out neurotransmitter testing from urine, do a DNA analysis to find out what your levels are. That could tell us. We also do a circadian rhythm check. where we actually do 4 saliva samples to find out if cortisol excess at night may be part of that problem. All that adds up to the possibility of trying to determine what it is that's keeping you from sleeping. Now, we've also utilized a prep called MagMind by Gero Labs, which is, again, a very specific form of magnesium threonate, which seems to really help also. So if you're struggling and you want to exercise, your New Year's resolution is to exercise, maybe we need to take a strong look at what your neurotransmitter status is. It goes on to say a specific type of the protein troponin is found in the heart's muscle cells. Low amounts of troponin can be released after high-intensity training. Levels of troponin are routinely determined in the clinic, as significantly higher levels are seen in the setting of acute cardiovascular events. Higher blood levels of troponin after exercise have been linked to a relatively increased prospective risk of cardiovascular disease, the number one killer in this country. So, can we make the determination that if you're not sleeping well, and you're not getting a minimum of 7.5 hours, along with good deep REM sleep, and you're not waking rested, you're putting yourself at a cardiovascular risk, whether you're exercising or not. They go on to say, we therefore thought it would be important to investigate whether the release of troponin during exercise can be affected by sleep restriction. 16 young men, healthy and normal weight, underwent the study. All were intensively and extensively screened for previous cardiovascular disease, as well as for heredity of such conditions. In addition, all participants had normal sleeping habits within the recommended range. That is, they reported getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep on a regular basis. So that's how we're starting. 16 young men that reported having good sleep habits with zero cardiovascular event. Now, one of the things that we utilize oftentimes is CBD to help calm down the situation. Here's a piece on that.
Hi, this is Dr. Len. I just want to talk to you for a minute about CBD. It's all over the news now. Cannabidiol. It's the non-psychoactive phytocannabinoid molecule derived from hemp. So what's hemp? It's a plant extract. It's a grain for which they do derive a biochemical matrix of phytocannabinoids and terpenes. So it basically says, much like they make beer out of hops and grains, we can extract CBD out of hemp as well. Now, that's number one. CBD is the main prominent molecule out of the 80-plus cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant family. So I know there's been controversy galore. What's the difference? Well, cannabis, again, does deliver CBD. Hemp delivers CBD, the exact same chemical structure, but without the psychoactive part to it. Now, we've been looking for the highest quality, full-spectrum extracts. And we just recently partnered with Nutritional Frontiers, who manufactures a USA form, organic, all organic form, supercritical CO2 extraction process, no toxic chemical solvents, pesticides, or herbicides ever used, and it's distilled to reduce odor and taste. We also have this now available in a tincture form, unflavored, mint, cinnamon, and lemon. Concentrated and safe for the entire family. Full spectrum hemp extract delivering CBD. Our pure CBD isolate products to help balance and regulate the endocannabinoid system. Great for pain, great for sleep, great for anxiety, great for numerous numbers of issues dealing with health. If you want more information, stop into our shop or give us a call at 678-228-8900, and our staff will be glad to give you some more information on Nutritional Frontiers Full Spectrum Hemp Extract CBD. We look forward to working with you. Take care.
We started this study with 16 young men, healthy, normal weight, all who said they slept on a regular basis. Participants were monitored in a sleep laboratory where their meal and activity schedules were standardized. In one of the 2 sessions, participants got a normal amount of sleep, 3 nights in a row. During the other 3 nights, the participants were kept awake half the night, 3 nights in a row. On each occasion, blood samples were taken in the evening and in the morning. After both sleep interventions, blood samples were also taken on the last day, both before and after a 30-minute-long intense stationary bike cycling session. Researchers measured 2 biomarkers in the blood samples. NT-proBNP reflects the load on the heart. The second protein, troponin, is commonly used as a marker of cardiac injury. The results showed that the levels of NT-proBNP increased in response to exercise, but this increase did not differ depending on the amount of sleep. Blood levels of troponin also increased after the workout. However, for troponin, the increase after exercise was almost 40% higher after 3 nights of partial sleep restriction. So it goes on to say, today there is no evidence to suggest it would be harmful to the heart if you exercise regularly when you have slept too little. One can instead turn the argument around by ensuring that one gets enough sleep. One may further increase the positive impact of physical exercise. While we know that high-intensity training generally has benefits in the long run, our results may be worth considering and exploring in specific groups of individuals that if they're not sleeping, maybe we need to work on that. The article is called The Effects of Curtailed Sleep on Cardiac Stress Biomarkers Following Intense Exercise. Journal Molecular Metabolism. I think it's important. Do you have a child? Teenager? That exercises like crazy? Here's a little piece on consults. Listen up. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Len, and I want to talk to you today about a consultation. A nutritional consultation. What's that all about? It's what we do. It's a personal one-on-one time that we put aside, whether it be via social media or Zoom or in person, where we can have the ability to work closely to enhance your health. The aim is to enhance your bodily functions, alleviate symptoms of illness, improve your lifestyle through a nutritional intervention. Some people simply want to undergo a diet to ensure they're eating correctly and avoid illness. Other people have medical problems or are suffering from various symptoms that they believe can be alleviated by making nutritional changes to their diet. Other common reasons to undergo a consultation include a desire to lose weight, digestive issues, skin complaints, low energy, lethargy, stress, fertility issues, competitive sports, the list goes on. Before your consultation, we'll ask you to complete a comprehensive questionnaire. This questionnaire will focus on all aspects of your diet and lifestyle, medical history, medications you may be taking, current health concerns, and really importantly, your goals. We may also ask you to do a food and drink diary for those 3 days, maybe up to a week, so we can document everything you eat and drink during that time. Once you've completed this questionnaire, we'll look it over, and then we'll have a one-on-one consultation, usually about an hour to an hour and a half. And during that time, you'll talk through the questionnaire and diary as well as discuss your lifestyle, your current exercise regimen, your health concerns, your family medical history, your existing symptoms, and really importantly, again, your goals. You can also discuss underlying emotional issues that may be affecting your mood, eating patterns, lifestyle. During this in-depth discussion, you may be asked to do some functional tests, saliva, blood, etc., to try to pinpoint specifically what's going on. Once we have a full and complete picture of your current nutritional, physical, and emotional situation, we'll develop a plan for you. That may involve some nutritional dietary issues, working with our dietitian, working with our chef, or supplements. We can add those to the regimen as well. Vitamins, minerals, fiber, fatty acids, amino acids. But to get the most out of a nutritional consultation, you need to be as frank and honest as you can. The more complete picture that we have of what's going on in your system, the better that we can help you. If you're interested in getting started, give us a call, 678-228-8900, or reach out to us through our website at thenutritionshop.net. Amen to that. So, again, somebody that exercises a lot, maybe there's a family history of cardiovascular problems, make an assessment of sleep. All kind of tools, all these new watches and everything can tell you how deeply you're sleeping. If you're having trouble, if you're one of 70% of us that can't sleep properly, we have that prep called Sleep Time, which is a good place to start. Another prep called Calm Day. We have all kind of tools to work to solve those kind of problems. Got it? Got it. All right. God bless you, folks. Again, the number at the office, 678-228-8900, and the website, thenutritionshop.net. God bless you. I'll see you back here Monday.